Hear ye and list ye, O children of Chem, to the words I give that shall bring ye to the light. Ye know, O man, that I knew your fathers, yes, your fathers in a time long ago. Deathless have I been through all the ages, living among ye since your knowledge began. Leading ye upward to the light of the great soul have I striven, drawing ye from out of the darkness of night. Know ye, O people amongst whom I walk, that I, Teotihuacan, have all the knowledge and all the wisdom known to man since the ancient days. Keeper have I been of the secrets of the great race, holder of the key that leads into life. Bringer up have I been to ye, O my children, even from the darkness of the ancient days. List ye now to the words of wisdom, list ye now to the message I bring. Hear ye now the words I give thee, and ye shall be raised from darkness to light. Far in the past, when I first came to thee, found I thee in caves of rocks. Lifted I thee by my power and wisdom, until thou didst shine as men among men. Found I thee without any knowing. Only a little were ye raised beyond beasts. Fanned I ever the spark of thy consciousness, until at last ye flamed as men. Now shall I speak to thee knowledge ancient beyond the thought of thy race. Know that we of the great race had and have knowledge that is more than man's. Wisdom we gain from the star-born race. This wisdom and knowledge far beyond man. Down to us had descended the masters, as far beyond us as I am from thee. List ye now while I give ye wisdom, use it and free thou shalt be. Know ye that in the pyramid I builded are the keys that shall show ye the way into life. Yes, draw ye a line from the great image I builded to the apex of the pyramid built as a gateway. Draw ye another opposite in the same angle and direction. Dig ye and find that which I have hidden. There ye shall find the underground entrance to the secrets hidden before ye were meant. Tell ye I now of the mysteries of cycles that move in movements that are strange to the fine, for infinite are they beyond knowledge of man. Know ye that there are 9 of the cycles, 9 above and 14 below, moving in harmony to a place of joining that shall exist in the future of time. Know ye that the lords of the cycles are units of consciousness sent from others to unify this with the all. Highest are they of the consciousness of all the cycles, working in harmony with law. Know they that in time all will be perfected, having none above or none below, but all one in a perfected infinity, a harmony of all in the oneness of all. Deep neath the earth's surface in the halls of a mentai sit the 7 lords of the cycles, I and another the lord from below. Yet know thee that the infinity there is neither above nor below, but ever there is and ever shall be oneness of all when all is complete. Oft have I stood before the lords of the all. Oft at the front of the wisdom have I drunken and filled both my body and soul with their light. Spake they to me and told me of cycles and the law that gives them the means to exist. Yes, spake to me the Lord of the Nine, saying, O Thoth, great are ye among earth children, but mysteries exist of which ye know not. Ye know that ye come from a space-time below this, and ye know ye travel to a space-time beyond. But little ye know of the mysteries within them. Little ye know of the mystery beyond. Know ye that as a whole in this consciousness are only the cell in the process of go. The consciousness below ye is ever expanding in different ways, those known to thee. Yes, it though the space-time below thee is ever growing in ways that are different from those that are part of the ways of thine own. For know that it grows as a result of thy growth, but not in the same way that thou did grow. The growth that thou had and have in the present had brought into being a cause and effect. No consciousness past the path of those before it, or else all will be in repetition and vain. Each consciousness in the cycle it exists in follows its own path to the ultimate goal. Each plays its part in the plan of the cosmos. Each plays its part in the ultimate end. The further the cycle, the greater its knowledge and ability to blend the law with the whole. Know ye that ye in the cycles below us are working the minor parts of the law, while we of the cycle that extends to infinity take the striving and build greater law. Each of his own part to play in the cycles. Each has his work to complete in his way. The cycle below ye is not below thee, but only formed for a need to exist. You know that in the fountain of wisdom that sends forth the cycles is eternally seeking new powers to gain. Ye know the knowledge is gained only by practice, and wisdom comes forth only through knowledge. And thus are the cycles created by law. Means are they for the gaining of knowledge, for the plane of law that is the source of the all. The cycle below is not truly below, but only different in space and in time. The consciousness there is working and testing lesser things than you are, and know that you are working on greater, so others are working above on your other laws. The difference existing between the cycles is only the ability to work with the law. We who have being in the cycles beyond thee are those who first came forth from the source, and have in the passage through the time-space gained ability to use the laws of greater that far beyond the conception of man. Nothing there is that is really below thee, but only a different operation of law. Look thee above or look thee below, and the same ye shall find. For all is a part of the oneness that is the source of the law. The consciousness below thee is part thine own, as we are part of thine. Ye as a child had not the knowledge that came to ye when ye became man. Compare the cycles of man in his journey from birth unto death, and see that the cycles below thee, the child is with the knowledge he has, and see yourself as a child grown older, advancing in knowledge as time passes on. See ye, we also the children grown to manhood, with knowledge of the wisdom that came with the years. So also, O Te Oete, are the cycles of consciousness, children in different stages of growth, yet all from one source, the wisdom, and all to the wisdom returning again. Ceased then he from speaking, and sat I in the silence that comes to the Lord. Then again spake he unto me, saying, O Te Oete, long have we sat in the mente, guarding the flame of life in the halls. Yet know we are still part of our cycles, with our vision reaching unto them and beyond. Yes, know we that of all, nothing else matters except the growth that we can gain with our soul. Know we the flesh is fleeting, the things men count great are nothing to us. The things we seek are not of the body, but are only the perfected state of the soul. When ye as men can learn that nothing but progress or soul can count in the end, then truly ye are free from all bondage, free to work in the harmony of law. Know, O man, ye should aim at perfection, for only thus can ye attain to the goal. Though ye should know that nothing is perfect, yet it should be thy ultimate goal. Ceased again the voice of the nine, and into my conscience the words had sunk. Now seek I ever more wisdom, that I may be perfect in law with the all. Soon go I down to the halls of amenity, to live beneath the cold flower of life. Ye whom I have taught shall never fall forth. See me yet live I forever in wisdom I taught. All the man is because of his wisdom that shall be in result of his cause. List ye know to my voice and become greater than common man. Lift thine eyes up, or let light fill thy being. Be thou ever children of light. Only by the effort shall ye go upward to the plane where the light is all of all. Be ye the master of all that surrounds thee. Never be mastered by the effects of thy life. Curate in ever more perfect causes. In time shalt thou be the son of the light. Free, let thy soul soar ever upward, free from the bondage and fetters of night. Lift thine eyes to the sun and the sky space. For thee, let it be a symbol of life. Know that thou art the greater light, perfect in thine own spirit when thou art free. Look not ever into the blackness, lift up thine eyes to the space above. Free, let thy light flame upward, and thou shalt be a child of the light.